everybody. Welcome to Respect the Pick. This is going to be a quick one. I watched Back to the Future not too long ago, and I was thinking about some things. Do you ever think, I've seen this theory out there, and I thought it was something worth bringing up. Do you ever think that, like, we're just kind of watching Doc's, like, final, like, playthrough where he, like, got it all right?
Elaborate.
So, like, Marty jumps off, right? And like
in the second movie, he jumps off.
And so, yeah, he jumps off the roof when Biff is going to shoot him. There's like one version where he like fell or whatever, or Biff shot him or whatever. And then Doc just went back in time and said, oh, crap. You know, Doc saw it. And then he said, okay, I got to get back a little early. And he gets there right at the right time and catches Marty and then hits Biff with the...
I don't know. It seems like...
That's not
the
it's
one.
not super far-fetched, but at the same time, Doc himself talks about how you got to be careful about running into yourself,
but
if you go back too many times.
Yeah, but maybe Doc is a little bit do what I say, not what I do. And Doc trusts himself not to mess things up, but he doesn't trust Marty not to mess things up.
The whole thing is in that movie is they're trying to fix everything. They're trying to get rid of that.
Yeah, in the
timeline
second one, they
entirely.
actually, true. In the second one, they go back, they're trying to fix what they screwed up.
So it doesn't matter what they do.
So Doc just keeps
that
going,
makes a lot
oh,
of
wait, I
sense.
screwed up. Let me go back. Let me go.
So you think he's using the DeLorean like a respawn in a video?
Yeah, like a reset button or something.
Like
if
The World
you-
of Tomorrow with Tom Cruise. Have you seen that one?
No.
It's a Groundhog Day type thing where he keeps dying and you start over at that day. And he keeps running into problems where him or Emily Blunt die and they have to try something different.
It's like if Doc was playing on the Switch and he created like a save point and he screwed up, so he went back. He just went back, screwed up, so he went back. And he just kept going.
Right, but
okay, I got it up to here. I got it this far. Now I'm gonna. But hold on. Let me tell you guys something else about Back to the Future, in particular Back to the Future 2. Let me first say, in the very first movie, what does Doc do to prove to Marty that time travel works?
He sends
Einstein and the clock.
Einstein and the clock into the future
by a minute, by 1 minute.
And how long is Einstein gone?
A minute.
When do we see Einstein again?
When he comes back.
A minute later.
Right.
But the clock says it wasn't a minute later. The clock is a minute behind because Einstein skipped the minute. Now, Back to the Future 2, Marty goes away at the beginning in the DeLorean with Doc, and they go into the future.
Yeah.
Okay.
How is there a Marty there?
Well,
how is there a Marty in the future?
so
Because eventually he goes to the future and comes back, and then.
But you know.
But then eventually,
hold on.
eventually, no.
Hold on. You remember in the very first movie when he goes and messes things up with his mom and his dad? He doesn't immediately disappear. It takes him a while.
Only from the
Takes him a
picture.
long
Only
time.
from the picture.
No, but he didn't. He still existed the whole time.
He existed in the future. He was gone. There was no.
He started to disappear.
But he didn't go. He didn't go into the future. So how do you know if he was there?
He messed things up and it didn't immediately change.
He didn't go into the future though.
What does it matter?
It matters a lot.
It doesn't change. It's not any different.
So
different.
so then your contention is that Marty in 2015 that he would have been gone eventually. He would have disappeared
If Marty
eventually.
would have stayed for long enough, he would have been gone eventually.
It was 20 years.
Didn't Doc
you think it took 20 years?
Hold on. Didn't Doc have them on like a timeline that they had to go quick? They had to get this done?
No.
Why didn't they go like a month?
They never rushed around to do it. Marty shouldn't have been there. Marty shouldn't have been there. Einstein wasn't there. Einstein wasn't there for the whole minute. The entire minute, Einstein was gone, and the future Einstein that showed up didn't disappear.
But you didn't go into the future. If they went into the
No,
future,
they didn't.
If they went in the future,
They didn't skip into the future,
if
but they
had-
went
if
into
if
the
they had
future.
Second timeline. If they had a second time machine, if they had
You're
the train,
always
if
going
they had
into the future.
Train, if they had the second time machine, they would have went in the future, and Einstein would have
It's
been there.
not the same
yes,
thing.
Yes, it is
It's
the same
not-
thing. It's the same thing.
No, it isn't. Because one of them's going into the future, one of them is going into the
But
past.
they changed it.
It's
The-
not
the
the
past,
same.
The present of the past
It's
is the
not.
future.
Here's the thing with changing
Hulk.
the past to change the future. In Back to the Future 2, Biff gets the book, steals a DeLorean, gives it to himself in 1955. Completely changes 1985, correct?
Yeah.
So how could he go back to the same 2015
He couldn't have.
and give the DeLorean back to Doc and Marty?
He couldn't have.
It takes time.
Everything would be completely changed.
No.
Doc and Marty shouldn't have even been there because
It takes time for things to change. They don't change instantly.
It's all
just
a mess.
It's
Everything's-
just the picture.
It's not just the
You're
picture.
basing all
He
your
starts
theories on the
to
picture.
disappear. He himself starts to disappear when he's
Biff
playing
does.
Go Johnny.
But it
go,
only
go,
took
go.
it only took a week.
Yeah, it took a long
It didn't
time.
take 30 years.
If we talk about negative time, it was like 30. It was like
It
30
didn't
years.
take 30 years. So boom.
It took a long time for him
You
to
lose.
change.
Listen,
You lose.
Listen, just enjoy the movie, right? In the words of Austin
You
Powers.
You
Right,
lose.
that's
I
why
am the
he
winner.
says it, right? Because for me, it drove me years from 1885. Doc shoots Marty from getting hanged. He shoots the rope, and then when Biff and all those, or Griff and all those guys were gone, whatever the hell his name is, Buford, Mad Dog, when they're gone, Marty, is choking, and Doc says, "What idiot dressed you in that outfit?" Marty goes, "You did."
Right.
Doc should know.
Right.
Or maybe it was a long
Because
time
the
ago.
1955 Doc dressed him in that outfit, went into the future, invented the time machine, went back, and blah 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 blah. And that
Jaden's
Doc
point
is the
is
one.
his memory's
Even
bad.
Doc Brown himself said, "I can't believe I'm going to end up living in the past." So he knows he's going back there. He should know Not only should he know that he dressed him, he should know Marty's coming.
Maybe he forgot. He should have known Marty's coming for sure.
He should know Marty
It
is
seems
coming.
like a pretty big
Again,
event.
like I said, it doesn't instantly change. When you change things in the past, it doesn't instantly change according to the Back to the Future rules.
Oh, you mean like when the newspaper just magically changed from Doc Brown committed to Doc Brown commended?
It didn't change instantly.
Yes, it did.
Pretty instant.
Pretty instantly.
Okay, little things like that. But again, Marty didn't disappear right away. If that was the truth, and that things were instantly changed, then the moment that he got hit by that car, he should have ceased to exist.
Yeah, in your theory.
What? Say it again.
If your theory is correct, the moment that Marty's dad didn't get hit by that car, Marty should have ceased to exist.
They're
He
not.
didn't. He
Listen, okay? It's not the same premise. It's not even the same logical, conclusion. It's not. You're talking about how time travel affects the future and affects the past.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about the physicality of Marty not being there.
Right, but
Marty is not there. Marty is gone. He got into the DeLorean and he disappeared. How does Marty grow up, grow old, get a job, get married, have kids? How does that happen? He's not there. You explain what you're saying.
I'm saying I don't understand why you don't see what I'm saying. It's that you're saying that because Marty was gone, he shouldn't be in the future. Time is not linear in this scenario. If time travel is possible, time is not linear, right? So, therefore, in order for things to change in the future, which was their present, the past, it would have taken time with the changes in the past to their future.
Marty would not be there.
Okay, but then by that logic, the moment Doc said something's wrong with your kids, that future shouldn't have existed at all.
No, because
Because every little I'm sorry.
You're talking about how it affects the time travel. I'm not talking about how it affects the time travel at all. I'm talking about that Marty is not there.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that the fact that Marty is not there it hasn't been enough time. If they would have stayed in the future long enough, things would have changed.
How long?
I don't know. A week? Because that's how long it took in the past for the future to change.
That's what they have to say. That's what they have to say because there's no way around it. You can't say that time knew that Marty was coming back because time knew that they were going to catch up to. Einstein.
I don't
too.
think it matters that time knew. It just matters that they do eventually come back. Marty does eventually come back, and he did. So then he could have grown older, and you know what I'm saying? Because that 1985 doc went back to 1955, but he did come back, so he was able to get married, have kids, blah 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 blah. So then, if the 1985 doc Marty went to the future, he still eventually came back, because he comes back instantly. He comes back right when Doc took him away. Am I right?
The rules do not stay the same. If you're gonna have a time travel movie, I know things aren't real. I know time travel's not real,
Right.
But at least follow your own rules.
Right. And they don't. I agree.
They certainly don't
I
seem
agree.
to. In Avengers, they don't either. But that's a whole other story.
Oh well.
Time travel.
Unless Cap got back in a time machine and came.
Yeah, that's my theory. That's what I think happened.
Because when Cap left, he went to another dimension. So he would never have grown old and came back to give Sam the shield.
Well,
it never would have happened.
Well, that's a conversation for another episode.
Okay. Well, you can watch that in another episode.
Yeah,
you can talk
watch
about it.
Another episode if you.
I don't respect the pick.
Yeah, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment if you have anything you want to say.
Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
What if I want to say comment, like, and subscribe?
I mean, you can.
You want to say it the third way?
Comment,
I
subscribe.
wasn't comment surprised. Is that the right order?
Yeah, comment, subscribe. And like.
All right. Goodbye, everybody.
Respect the pick.